Let's head into this newscast now by bringing you some news from Nepal. A group of cable operators in Nepal have now decided to lift the ban on Indian private news channels in the country. Reports indicate that the operators were forced to revoke the ban under immense public pressure. Earlier, all Indian news channels except India's state broadcaster DD News were banned by Nepalese operators. Nepal had accused Indian news channels of biased and unfair reportage on its Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, and the ban was imposed by a group of cable operators in Nepal, and they themselves have now decided to revoke it. It is important to note that another section of cable operators in Nepal continues to enforce this ban, so it is only partially lifted so far, and Nepal's government is yet to officially react to this new development. Earlier this week, Nepal's communications minister had asked operators to prepare for an extended ban on Indian news channels, but operators in Nepal have given in to public demand. Now, for more details on this developing story, we are being joined by our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibal. Hi, Siddhant, a very good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. Now, tell us, so why have Nepal's cable operators decided to review this controversial ban on private Indian news channels, and that too now? We know that this is only a partial lifting of the ban, and some channels, some Indian channels that is, which Nepal believes air objectionable content, are still banned. So why lift the ban now?
Well, what has happened is that there are fringe cable operators who are not part of the larger umbrella organization, the larger cable operating organization. They have been showing these Indian news channels and they continue to do so. So we have seen those visuals. Officially, if we look at the Nepali government's policy, they continue the ban. We know that why the ban was put in place in the first place by the Nepali government, because the Nepali government did not like the coverage by the Indian news channels regarding the Prime Minister of Nepal, and then thereafter we know that the Nepali government had diplomatically even raised the matter with New Delhi through a diplomatic note. Last week, the Nepali government sent a diplomatic note talking about the coverage which, of course, the government hasn't liked, and that is why the ban was put in place in the first place. So officially, as of now, there is the continuation of the policy. The ban continues, but there are fringe cable operators who continue to show the banned Indian news channels.
Right. Now, this clash between Nepal and India has only been escalating, with the Nepal Prime Minister accusing India of appropriating Nepal's culture and even making some bizarre remarks about Lord Ram belonging to Nepal instead of India. So what message is the Oli government trying to send out? We know that the government is yet to react on lifting the ban on these private Indian channels.
Well, there hasn't been any reaction by the Nepali government, but it's a symptomatic of the relationship, the ties, the government-to-government ties between India and Nepal. We know that Nepali Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has been commenting about India. He said that COVID crisis in his country is from India, and just last week he had started another controversy by saying that Lord Ram was born he was from Nepal and Ayodhya is in Nepal. Of course, later on the Nepali Foreign Ministry did a U-turn and clarified the remarks, but by and large we know the government-to-government relationship between India and Nepal is in tatters. The comments by the Nepali Prime Minister only goes to impact the strong people-to-people relationship, a relationship that has been a civilizational relationship and much celebrated relationship.
Right. All right, Siddhant, thank you so much for joining us and for all your inputs on this story. We'll come back to you for more as this story develops.